Patrick, and Squidward likes Patrick more than SpongeBob.
Thane low.
Zay guitars.
Da 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 da.
I'll be the trumpet.
Yeah, sing it!
Yeah.
I remember that
Did I tell
story.
you guys about that story on the podcast?
Yeah. I don't know if you did on the show or not.
I'm pretty sure I did.
I think you did
Halo
too.
2 version is best version.
The Mjolnir mix.
Yeah, with the guitar.
I think our version's the best version.
That was the best. We're better than those boys in the locker room. Get wrecked, nerds.
Guys, look at this freaking
Screw you,
this
Marty
Bunker Kong.
McConnell.
this look at this woolly mammoth I killed. Looks more like a yeti.
Skylar, I thought you were vegan.
I can kill things.
Don't eat their
You
meat.
can't.
Yeah, I can.
All right, what are you guys doing today?
I'll kill and
Trying to
eat.
get something figured out.
What do you mean? What are we doing today?
I don't know. Trying to start some conversation.
What are we doing?
Zay said he had good news.
What are you doing, step
Yeah,
bro? No, kids.
What did he say?
I can't talk to him now.
What did he say?
You can't look me in the eyes anymore.
I was
Is
gonna
you-
make peace with you because I was watching just peaceful memes on your
Dane,
laptop.
are you Will Ferrell? Oh, no, you're not. That's the wrong stepbrothers. That's the wrong stepbrothers. Stepbrother. That's the stepbrothers Thane was thinking of.
No,
No.
so I ordered a gift for a family member of mine, and it said the gift was going to ship out in 2 to 3 weeks. I ordered this 2 days ago. So 2 to 3 weeks, so I expected, okay, after Christmas. It's shipping today, and it's going to be here by Christmas.
Nice.
So now I can give it to him on time.
Awesome.
It's a pleasant surprise.
That's a very pleasant
Yeah,
one.
That's good
Yeah.
news. Thane, what's your good news?
Nice.
Thane, what's your good news? You got to work till 6 a.m. tomorrow?
Yeah, I get paid a lot. No, yeah, last night I had to, well, let's go back a little further. Monday night to Tuesday morning, since, I worked graveyard shift and it's weird like that, I had to work pretty late. It was till like 5:30, and I had to load like 2 full trailers.
Tell him how many boxes it was.
Oh, it's probably like over 5,000 or something.
Oh my gosh.
And then next day after, they didn't need me, so they sent me home. It's great. Come last night.
Great.
Come last night.
He did come
What'd you do
night.
last night?
There were people.
He did, Zay. He did.
You said it too.
Yeah,
Okay, go
you
ahead,
know
go
what I
ahead.
mean.
You know what it is.
Keep your mind out the gutter.
Hey, real quick. Why is my mic bigger than everyone else's?
I don't know.
'Cause
But
it's
it's
closer to the
all
camera?
about
Because
perspective,
look,
my
watch
boy.
this.
Oh, it's your beard.
Oh, it's all about
Is that what
perspective,
you
my
were
boy.
doing? I was
Exactly.
looking at him like, what the heck's he
Look,
doing?
I can line it up.
Sorry for you audio listeners.
It's like audio listeners. Watch
yeah,
YouTube
suck it.
and subscribe. Shout out Little Thicky.
Anyways, last night, since it's the holiday rush and they're trying to get as many shipments out as possible, when I went there were already guys from like the swing shift working on a trailer, and me and this other girl, we started on this trailer. And it's like, all right, the
Hey,
swing
Thane.
shift guys were like, all right, we're out of here. It's like,
Hey,
okay,
Thane.
see you later.
Can I pause real quick?
Yeah.
You said you were working with a girl.
She's,
You into her?
not really, no.
You could be.
You could be.
I don't
Welcome
know.
to Fear Factor.
All right, continue, Thane. Continue. I'm sorry. I'm
No,
sorry.
you're
I
on
derailed
scare
us.
tactics.
Well, there are rarely girls who work there, and probably for reasons because it's physical work. As far as I know, girls don't.
Are
like
you
physical
saying
work.
that girls cannot lift boxes?
No, I'm just saying they don't like it.
Man, I'd like to see you get in a UFC fight with Ronda Rousey.
I mean, those are like UFC girls are like 5% of women, so
What, really? 5%? That's like
in the world,
100,000 or more
in-
girls that are UFC.
in the world, I mean.
Dang, I would say that the UFC fighters is way smaller than 5%.
That's probably like 0.001%
Okay,
of girls
okay,
are
yeah.
UFC fighters.
But that being said, not very males are UFC fighters either, so that's
Yeah.
a low percentage as well.
Yeah. But
I'm wearing
yeah.
slippers.
But anyways, so yeah, I'm working on this trailer. Oh, by the way, the girl went. They took her to another trailer. So I was with a guy.
Aw.
It's okay. She wasn't a fast worker, so I'd rather have.
Whoa.
Yeah,
Wait,
she
are
wasn't that
you
fast.
saying that girls are slower than boys?
No, but this one was slower than me, so
She's probably like, I hate my job.
Yeah.
You do it all.
And things
I
like
mean, when you
it's
work
like-
at
I hate my
Okay.
job too, but
I mean,
somebody's
most-
got to pay the bills.
I mean, here's the thing: most temps aren't really too enthusiastic to work, especially when it comes to manual labor.
Are you pretty enthusiastic?
he gets in there with a smile because I always say, "Have a good day at work today, Thane."
And Thane's
Dang.
like, yeah.
Or I
And
say,
then-
"Have fun at work
And
today."
then Thane goes off whistling.
Yeah.
Say,
No.
"What are you doing?"
Trying to figure something out. I just
No.
got sad news.
And
He's
ooh.
not going to be here now.
Damn, no, worse, way worse.
Oh,
I don't want to
So
hear
what-
it then.
Okay. Well,
Ooh.
personal news.
Personal news aside.
Yeah, personal news aside. So
I'll get personal with my news unless Thane's
So-
not done.
this trailer is
not
like
done.
2,700 boxes about. So we get that done around like 2:00, and then of course, since it's all a bunch of trailers, it says, "All right, go to the next one." And this trailer, at first we thought had 3,000 boxes, but luckily it too was 2,700. But it took
Just
me
shy.
Just shy
yeah,
300.
yeah. But it took me. Did I say 300? I meant
You said
3,000.
3,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, 300
Yeah,
shy of
300.
3,000.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly. And so
That's what you said.
So that for some reason I wasn't really too tired. I was like through the whole trailer I was like
Just
ready to
karate
get it
chopping.
out.
I want to make like a B-roll montage of Thane loading a trailer and turn it like play some epic Rocky music in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
I mean, I guess you could get permission to film there, but I don't think they would let you.
Because you'll expose their Pepperidge Farm secrets.
About their child labor laws. They probably got kids working there, huh?
Oh, no. Those
mean-
Keebler elves aren't even 6.
Keebler elves, we're like Keebler children.
Oh, Pepperidge Farm doesn't have Keebler,
Yeah.
does they? My bad.
Pepperidge Farm. No, it's the
My
guys say
bad.
Pepperidge Farm remembers when you hit that pedestrian with your car.
So today, I was at work and I was
No,
walking
wait.
around.
But
were
wait, there's
walking
more,
around.
Cole.
Oh, wait.
there's more?
So, yeah, I got the trailer done at 6, and the guy working with me, he was about ready to die. So when we got done, we're like, all right, let's go home.
When Thane said that, I immediately imagined like an 80-year-old man helping him.
No, he's about my age.
Okay.
Did you guys high five?
He's 34.
Yeah.
You went,
You
yeah.
guys share that accomplishment together.
Wow. Okay.
I'm asking if you
no,
did.
No, what Sky said.
What?
Oh.
What did Skyler say?
Yeah, Sky said some kind
What'd
of
I say,
mean.
Thane?
I agree thing.
What'd you
said
say,
something
Sky?
mean.
What did I
Yeah,
say?
you
though?
did.
Reflect on what you
Sky.
said.
Freaking rude, bro.
What did I
What'd you
say?
say?
I don't
Thane,
know.
Thane, Sky, just think about
Sky,
what
you
you said and reflect
absolute
on it.
scumbag. I hope you feel bad about
Yeah.
yourself.
Just sit on
I
it, Sky.
heard it.
Sit
so
on
did
it for
I
a
say.
while and reflect
I
it.
can't
Okay?
remember what I said.
Put it
Wow.
inside your.
Sky
Put it
is
inside
bad.
your wool
Mine
blanket.
then.
Then
Put
what did
it-
I say?
Put it inside
Just
that
like
wool
you killed
blanket
the
and think
animal
about
for
Was
the
it the
blanket.
37-year-old
You killed
comment?
Thane's heart.
Yeah.
So he's 37?
No. Jeez. Never mind.
Wait, does that mean Thane's old? Is that what you're getting at?
I don't
Thanks
know.
for
I'm
making me feel
confused.
bad. Thanks for making me feel bad, Skylar.
What did I say? Was it the 37 comment?
Yes, it was.
Thing, you're not 37.
I know why, but you said he was about the same age I was. Yeah, and you said, yeah, 37.
That was a joke. Everyone knows you're 38, Thing. Come on.
Thane, we love
That's
you.
mean. I'm 32.
Speaking of 32, all 32 of our
Yeah.
goldfish things are gone in the
Yeah.
back. I ate them all because
No.
I was low on meat.
So
Had to
I was
fill my
walking
meat
around at
sticks.
work today, and I was like, "Why am I stepping on a sticker?" And I took off my shoe, and it wasn't a sticker.
It was gum.
Ooh.
There's a hole in your sock.
Big old hole.
Throw
right
it
in the
away,
sock.
Cole. If
All
I ever
right.
get holes in my
So
sock, they
to-
go
These are
right
some
to
of
the
my
garbage.
favorite socks, though.
So to conclude with my story, I got to do it all
Glad I
again
got to say
tonight.
my story halfway through.
That's a good thing.
I mean, I thought you were done. I mean, that's yeah. No,
I
yeah.
guess Cole, you assumed that he was
Mm.
done too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I
So,
jumped
anyways, I
in.
gotta do it again tonight. Load probably 2 trailers till 6 o'clock. But I'm gonna do it.
So Thane, you don't want to go to the
This good
Enthusiasm.
attitude.
you don't want to
And
go to the
then-
midnight
Appreciate
showing
that
of
good
Star Wars
attitude.
with me, then Thane? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, I guess not.
What if I already bought you a ticket, Thane? Because you didn't
I'll
Oh,
go-
respond.
you're gonna
I'll
have
go
to
for you,
sell
Thane.
it.
No, Thane,
I'll go for you,
he
Thane.
didn't. He didn't.
Yeah.
He said, I asked him. He's like, no, there's no more seats left. I'm like, okay.
There wasn't.
So, okay.
I was just trying to see what Thane would do.
So,
It was already ruined, Cole.
yeah.
Thane has to work.
I know, that's the whole point. That's how I was trying to see. All right, Thane, tell us more about your boxes.
So, and if each shift doesn't get, I was talking with a forklift guy, and I asked him, it's like, is it, like, I heard we have to come in on Friday night, and as you know, my job, I never have to come in Friday night. It's always Sunday through Thursday. Like, because, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
today's
so,
Thursday.
what?
Today's
Yeah,
Thursday, though.
yeah. So, but if each shift can, like, get 5, he says, like, if each shift can get, like, 5 trailers done, then we won't need to come in. But if they don't, then we'll probably have to come in and do the leftovers.
You're gonna get to work tonight, and like the shift before, you did like a half a trailer. Like they didn't
It's
try.
like, what are
very
you guys
hard.
doing?
And
Like,
then
we didn't
nobody else
try.
will show up.
It's
All
just
the
a
other
thing
temps will be
tonight.
like, yeah,
I'm sick.
nah.
Let the graveyard shift show you how it's done. Like, yeah.
They just beat up all the boxes.
Yeah.
Rip them open.
Take
start
that
eating
box.
them.
Take this goldfish, Keebler elf too.
It's like a shonen
no
manga
Keebler
for
elf.
loading boxes.
No, Cole, Thane brings his own Keebler elf.
Yeah. Keebler elf, go.
name is
Load
Jeff.
boxes.
Go.
Yeah.
I choose you.
Yeah.
Keebler.
My minions.
My stand,
One of the
Keebler.
Pepperidge
What's-
Farm
what's
representatives
his-
just pulls out a pistol, just bops him in the head. It's like, we don't accept these kind of folks around here.
Oh my god.
It's like my Keebler elf.
Yeah, he's Ragus against Keebs, bro.
Raggist.
Raggy.
We
And
can't
then-
say the actual word because
And then
YouTube will
Thane
oof
tells
us.
the
no,
Rice
he's like-
Not for
Krispie.
kids, by the
Thane tells
way.
the Rice Krispie elves to be quiet because they're in his pocket.
Yeah,
He's
snap,
like,
crackle, and
"Shh."
pop.
No, wait, but then the dying Keebler elf
He
is
starts
like,
to move around and they're like, and they start like cracking
Yeah.
and stuff. They're like, oh,
They start shooting Thane's leg. Kill
Snap,
him.
if you
Yeah.
don't stop crackling, I'm gonna pop you in the face.
no. Thane gets some water on his leg and then it just.
I really thought
Yeah.
about that before I said it.
Are those pop rocks?
No, they're Rice Krispies.
I know.
They
But
don't pop that loud.
Oh,
yeah,
the
they don't
guy
pop that
asked,
loud.
the guy's like,
Pop
"Ooh,
rocks
pop
like
rock?"
They're actual
Yeah.
elves in his pocket though.
Yeah.
They're gonna make sense.
No,
They're gonna
no.
go.
Here's the thing, but as the Keebler elf lies bleeding and dying, it's like, but I'm not a Keebler elf. I'm from Rivendell.
Oh no!
I'm from Rivendell. You elves are not that short.
I'm in the Wonka factory. I thought that Oompa Loompas there.
I was
Not anymore.
I was the shortest in the village.
I was the mini elf. I was the Melf of the village.
The milk.
Oh. Is that Mother Elf? I would like to.
No, it's the Melf. He's the,
Melf,
mini elf.
The mini elf.
Yeah.
The Melf of the village.
You know what's going on, Cole.
Because it kind of sounds like a.
This is not for children.
Cole's very
If
familiar.
you are under 13 years of age, do not listen because
Cole's
we just
very
made
familiar.
sexual joke.
But
Yeah.
subscribe on your parents' account.
Cole's very familiar with what's going on here.
No, I don't like Keeblers.
Yeah, Minecraft
I'd-
tricks, Minecraft boobs.
Squares.
Yeah. So, gentlemen, we are coming to the close of season 2 of the podcast, of the podcasts, Talking Rad, and
You know what? I always thought was kind of dumb, but so clever at the same time.
what?
Calling the podcast the Podcats. I always thought that was the dumbest sounding thing in the world, but it makes sense.
Yep.
You don't like it though.
I hate it so much. I never call it that.
I mean, we have like 2 titles, kind of overkill, but okay.
yeah,
Talking
talking
Rad,
Rad, the
everything overkill.
Podcats.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what, Cole? Just for you, we'll just change it to the Podcasts and not Talking Rad.
Oh, thank you.
Just the
You're
podcast,
welcome.
yeah. And then just ruin everything you've already created.
Yeah.
We should do a Talking Rad Podcats. Because then it's like our name, just with extra words in there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Talking Rad better.
Yeah, it's much
Yeah.
better.
Why did we do the podcast
Wait.
thing?
Hey.
Oh no,
No,
but
we could
it's
do. Oh, never mind.
oh no, but you know what? It's abolished in season 3 now. So make note of that.
It was
You can't even see my
embellished.
face.
It was embezzled into season
Yeah,
1.
Boober actually made sure. He's like, how come you didn't call it the Podcats? And I'm like, Boober, we've been calling it the Podcats for like 2 seasons.
Only some of us have.
Well, I've
We're
say
not-
said the Podcats.
Only
I would
Look
say
some of
looks
us
Podcats.
straight at me when he says that. He's like,
Cole doesn't like it.
Well, for one, we're not cats growing in a pod, like watering and then.
That'd be cute if we're like in a little like
Yeah.
bean pod and our little heads are like the
Yeah.
we would
The
be
little
4
green-
peas in a pod.
we're like the little peas, but we're just
Hey,
little, our
somebody
little
get on that
heads.
fan art, all right?
We'd be the 4 peas in the pod, and,
And also,
hopefully Thane's the pod.
Speaking of fan art, can people draw us as like sexy cat girls?
Sexy anime cat girls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
I want
thank
big
you.
opies.
When I say cat
Not too
girls,
big, though.
it usually means anime. So
I
what?
just want like the regularly sized, probably like a B plus
I'll
cup.
take
or
It's gonna be
Cup.
anime. You're not
I'll
allowed to have
take the
regular
big-
size.
big opie.
I want C cups.
No, I want to be the one that's just like, it's a nice soul, but they're gonna disappoint you in the bedroom.
Wait, there's gonna get up there and start
if
going.
if he's making fan fiction,
There's
then
gonna
sure.
start going meow.
Zay, in
meow,"
all
and they go, "What the
reality,
freak? Why'd
then
I get
I'll
a
just be
cat?
the
I
one
thought I wanted
just
a
be like,
girl."
So everyone else has like names, like Thane is like the majestic one or something. Then you guys can be something, and I'll just be like, your biggest disappointment or something like that.
Yeah.
well, Zay, in all reality, according to Thick, you're the most athletic and probably in the best season shape. So I mean, let's be honest. I'm a one pump chump. Thane was gonna hurt somebody, and Cole, I don't know how much endurance you have. No offense, but
Oh, Cole's frowning.
the point is Zay, you're probably the least disappointment out of all of us.
You know what? A lot of guys that are really short, they drive big trucks.
Is that you, Cole?
Cole has a massive truck. Sorry, this is completely off topic.
Yeah, I
It was-
drive
it
a-
was- it was
I
supposed to
drive
be
a little
fan
slug
fiction.
bug. Mine's less than a slug. What's the small? I would drive a little Google car. Those little Google cars with
You have a
cameras on the
smart
back.
car.
You have a smart car.
Yeah, I have an
You got a
ATV.
Geo
I have an
Metro.
ATV that's encased.
You know what I've got? I've got a the one of those
The Grinch
the
cars.
fuel. What's it? Fuel reserved car or something where it's like it's small but you can go long distances. Fuel efficient. I drive a fuel efficient
Fuel
car.
efficient, like a Prius.
I thought you said
Yeah.
you didn't have endurance though. You said you were one pump chump 2 seconds ago. How can you go long
He changed up
distances?
his.
Yeah,
he
that doesn't
changed
make
up
me
his
tired,
vibe.
Cole.
You're not a hybrid Sky.
One pump
No,
chump
Cole,
doesn't
he,
make me
he changed
tired.
up his vibe.
I'm just a fuel efficient car, right? So I don't waste any time. I get to where I want to go quick. I'm fuel
So
efficient.
you're Sonic.
Yeah. Yeah.
He goes Sonic speed. He's like, gotta go fast. He's like, you're too slow.
Yep. And I'll
That's
be
you,
like, hey
Sky.
babe, I'm done.
And she'd be like, what? I didn't even know that you did anything to me.
And that's when I'm like, okay, well, see that rope over there? I'm gonna go neck myself.
Oh no! Don't.
It's
neck
gonna
it.
happen, bro. I'll be like, with a girl that I'm very much probably emotionally connected with, because I mean, you know me, I'm not out just playing rock paper scissors with anybody. But
I've never heard it called that before.
ring toss, is that better?
I like
darts?
rock paper scissors better. I
Okay.
think that sounds interesting.
Okay, yeah. Well, I don't just play rock paper scissors with anyone. So when it's that special grill, and she says that to me, she's like, "Are you in yet?" And I'll be like, "I'm done."
I'm done.
Honey, I've been playing Fortnite for the last 10 minutes. Where have you been? Yeah, that's when I go nick myself with the rope.
So, speaking of rope,
Oh no.
I'm gonna lasso our next segment.
Oh.
You gonna pull it into frame for
I'm
us?
gonna pull it into frame for us. Here we go. Andy Dufresne, you ready?
Yeah.
I'm gonna rope you. Just like.
Do
Do you have another topic?
I'll pull it out of
They doesn't even know what he's gonna say.
Go. Go.
Dear Lord, Father God,
Uh,
bless this man with the topic.
Christmas.
Yeah!
Snow's coming down. What's your favorite Christmas memory?
That was abrupt. Not gonna lead into that at all.
I'll tell you one, and I don't know if this is my favorite because I feel ashamed about this. When I was younger, I got an Xbox 360 for my birthday. My dad found this really cheap one. It was real nice. Well, I mean, it wasn't nice because it was really cheap, but it was nice because
It was nice
an
to you because you
Xbox.
had one.
Yeah. And I only had Halo 3 as the only game I had. And for Christmas, I'm like, I just want an Xbox game. Just give me an Xbox game. And my mom, bless her heart,
Oh no,
She
she
got-
bought like a PlayStation 2.
she went to Costco and she bought a Wii knockoff, a Wii clone.
You're joking.
No,
Of what?
You still have it?
it's called the V. No, I don't have it.
What
is it? A game?
It was like a fake console that you
It's
would
like one of those-
download games onto.
It was like a
One of those-
Wii.
Cheap
Yeah.
Chinese knockoffs.
And then to go a little bit further, explain it.
Wait,
The controllers
download?
were basically Wii remotes, but they didn't have buttons. They were like touch buttons.
Oh.
Ooh.
So as you could tell, a younger kid that would
Cole's
get
a nice
that for
boy.
Christmas was pretty upset when he first opened it. I did not have the best, most enthusiastic attitude about it.
That kind of makes me mad. Your mom went budget shopping at Costco like that on you.
It's not that she went budget shopping.
Cole, the
though.
thing is, you asked for a specific thing, and then
I
she
didn't.
goes.
I said
you didn't
I
ask
want
for
an
games.
Xbox 360 game, but she didn't know what that was really, and
So
she
she got
knew-
a whole console. Like, oh, while
She
I'm
knew that-
shopping, I'm gonna get this.
She knew that I really wanted a Wii back for like maybe 6 months ago, and she's like, "Oh, this will be great because he wanted something like this.
and you
This
can
will be
download
good."
1,000 games, perfect for kids with
Exactly,
no
yeah.
necks.
Yeah, and so
That makes me sick.
like the most like initial response was not very good. And I could tell it made my mom a little sad because she had tried to get me something.
Dang, man.
About
That
a couple,
sucks.
like a week later, I tried to, I don't know, I plugged it in and tried to get it working. I couldn't really get it working quite right. And then my mom gave me the receipt and said, let's go take it back to Costco and get something you want. And I got a game and I really enjoyed the game. But ever since then, I've always felt so bad.
I would have just been like, no, Mom, I love it. And I would have used it as a display piece.
I even like apologized to her like years later. I told her, I was like, Mom, I felt so bad about that. She's like, what?
Do you remember
She
how
probably
much?
She
doesn't
didn't
remember.
remember either.
Do you remember how much it was? Like $30.
Oh, it was enough to buy an Xbox 360 game.
Oh, okay.
How was that your favorite? That's sad.
No, I didn't say it was my favorite.
Oh,
but
yeah,
I
you
said,
said
I
it's a
said,
memory.
I said I have a
Yeah.
memory. It's probably my most prominent memory.
Yeah.
And, that just makes me think, like, crap, dude, I was a terrible person.
As a
Man,
10
You're a little
Year-old?
kid.
As a
I
10-year-old.
was
You were a typical kid.
probably 12 or 13.
Okay.
You're still a kid.
So like, what are you supposed to do? Like, it's not like you can hide your emotion that well. Like, Christmas is such a big time in your life when
Mhm.
you're that age. So I mean, it's understandable, Cole. Don't
Yeah.
don't be so hard on yourself.
Yeah, I'm with Zay on this one.
I don't know. I still feel bad about that.
What do you do, Cole?
The worst part was when I tried it, it didn't really work that well.
Yeah, that's what sucks. Cause you try to appreciate it, but you can't. You
Mhm.
literally can't.
Yeah.
So I've got a Christmas memory, and this one is
it
probably
happy?
yeah.
Okay,
It's
good.
it's one of my most.
Take away, Scott.
It's like this one I remember the most, and in all reality, like I feel bad saying this, but it's really hard. You get to a point where you've had so many Christmases, it's hard to remember all of them. You know what I mean? Like I vaguely remember last year's, kind of. You know what I mean? Like vaguely, very barely. I don't even remember what I got. I probably
It's 'cause
got
we're
some
adults.
clothes. Yeah, I guess. But anyway, I was probably like 5 or 6, and I got.
This one isn't yours.
I already had an
Yeah, I
Xbox
know.
at this point, the original Xbox. And I got Halo, the original. So I got Halo Combat Evolved.
When you're
and
5 or 6?
Yeah, I'm pretty young.
Gosh.
And guess what? It was the first time I ever saw wireless controllers, but my dad bought 2 wireless Xbox controllers, which
I remember
still
using those
I
ones at your
still
house.
have them. They're over there sitting right now.
Aren't they Logitech?
Probably.
I think they're Logitech.
Yeah, they're not even Xbox ones.
No.
Yeah.
But I
well,
still
Xbox didn't have one.
I
Yeah,
still
yeah.
have them, dude, and they were amazing. I don't really remember this, but I've seen the video of it. Like, I remember the Christmas, but watching the video, like, I really can remember it now, I opened up Halo, I'm like, oh, like in my little shrill voice, Halo! And then I open up the Logitech, there's 2 of them. I'm like, Dad, let's play right now. Let's put Christmas on pause and go play. We just started Christmas. Anyway, I love video games.
Man, your
I love
parents
video
got you
games.
Halo when you were 4 or 5.
I know. My mom had no idea, bro. Like, I don't think my parents are very chill, but my mom, her realm of gaming is like Pac-Man. Doesn't really go outside of that.
Pac-Man and Donkey Kong.
Donkey
maybe.
Kong. She knows Vectrex and Tetris, but She has no idea about video games, and
Man.
this was an M game, and it swore all the time. Like
wow. Yeah, I would never do that for my 5 or 6 year old kid. Imagine exposing
and I remember
it's like getting him GTA or something.
Yeah, I remember it would always always swear like the
that's
bad
like the
time.
comparison now. I think
that's true.
Like Halo says, like it says damn and hell a lot. But, like, there's one part in the first mission where there's an explosion, and then one of the Marines says, "What the hell? Did something just hit us?" And I remember
that.
My mom would always, "What did that just say? Did that swear?" Like,
are you playing the same mission again?
No, I swear, I'm speedrunning him, Mom.
Mom, shut up. I'm speedrunning.
I'm going to GDQ.
She starts shaming you because you can't get past the first level. I'm tired of hearing that opening monologue.
It's legendary, Mom. You don't understand.
I remember... This is very similar to that. When I first got my 360, I put in Halo 3, and I'm playing Sierra 117, and that part where that Marine is being held up by that brute, and the brute's like got a gun to him, and he goes, "Kiss my ass."
Yeah.
This is kiss my butt. Right when that happened, my sister walked in. She went, "Oh." I'm like, "Don't worry, it's an alien."
Yeah. It's not a human, I swear.
I'm like, "It's alien." It was the human that said it.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
What about you, gamer? Got a Christmas memory?
Let's see. There's a lot. I remember a lot of the mornings you're so excited you wake up at like 3 because you sleep for like an hour or two because you can't go to sleep. You wake up at like 3 or 4 and you run into your parents' room to wake them up. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
I would run in at 3 or 4 in the morning, and sometimes they would cave and they'd go, but sometimes they're just like, "Nope, go back to bed." And I'd go out and look at the presents, and I'd go back to my room.
I was the kid that would like stay asleep, and then your parents would have to wake you up.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah.
We're different.
That's how
We're
Brennan
different,
was too. But I was like, say,
Like, I would say I was pretty excited, and then like when I got to about like 12 or 13, that's when it all went downhill. I was like, "Man, dude, I gotta sleep. I'm tired."
Really?
Yeah.
even now, dude, like
I did when I was 17.
Well, even
Jump
now,
on their
like,
bed, "Hey!"
like I don't know. I think that in my brain I've got this, like, subconsciously I have it engraved into my head, the feeling of Christmas, even though I'm much older and it's not as if like it doesn't stick with you as much.
You can't hear the bell anymore.
I can't hear the bell anymore.
Every time. What's
Every
those?
time a bell rings, an angel gets its
wings. Yeah, that's right. Good job.
I was thinking Polar Express though.
I was thinking
Oh,
Polar
okay.
Express too, but
Thanks, guy.
Nice. We're more
yeah.
old souls.
Yeah.
Anyway, like, I don't know.
Greatest Christmas movie ever. am I
Having
right?
younger siblings, and Cole,
right?
maybe it's because you're the youngest, but like having younger siblings, it's still pretty exciting. I remember all the time. All the
Yeah,
time,
that
my
makes
siblings would
sense.
come wake me up before my parents. Like, "Sky, come wake up, Santa came," or whatever, you know what I mean? This was like when I was in high school, but my siblings were like 3, my youngest were like 3 and 4, you know, so
Yeah.
they're still pretty jazzed. But even now, like, they still get super jazzed about it. It's still pretty cool, but
That's fun. See, then you can kind of see, you get an idea of what you were like at that age.
Yeah.
You see it on their faces, and like, that's cool, man.
well, what's really
Pretty
cool
annoying,
is
but-
going back and watching old videos,
Oh, yeah.
like home videos of you when you were little during Christmas. That's awesome.
I don't really want to kill the mood real quick.
Oh no, here he goes.
What the heck were you doing there, Thane, with that string?
What, this?
You're
Just
like
doing like
playing it like a violin.
yeah. I don't know, just.
It didn't look like you were playing it like a violin at the
Are
beginning.
you just playing around over
You're
there?
playing
Yeah.
it like a.
Hey, he's just messing around, guys.
Thane,
He's being a funny guy.
And I
Nothing.
do want you to know that Boober watches your hands like a hawk. He timestamps it too.
Yeah.
Oh man.
He's like
Maybe I'll just-
12:04, 50:03.
That's a good blanket.
12:04. Thane touched himself again.
I think
Is
I
this
think
a diary?
I think some.
I don't know how I feel about
I
it.
think the part of this mic stand right here might be broken. I'm not sure.
What part?
Like somewhere in here. I don't know.
Tighten it.
I have to unplug it to tighten it. So I'll just
Just huddle around it.
yeah.
Well, if you broke that stand thing, you're gonna have to buy a new one.
It's
Just
probably
the
cheap,
good
isn't
old
it?
Yeah, $10 or
boys.
something.
Okay.
I think I bought all these for like $40 together.
Bulk buy.
Thane, what is your Christmas memory?
Uh.
You're the one who brought this up, Thane. You gotta have something.
Oh.
I remember I got a PS2 one year, and it was great. Okay, I don't remember that one very much, but
But it happened.
Here's a
I was
funny thing.
there.
so
I think.
so this is the year the Wii came out, and my dumb young brain wanted a GameCube because Jordan, my friend, their uncle, had a GameCube, and I was like, oh, I want a GameCube. So I asked my mom, get me a GameCube, because they were like $100, cheap, dirt cheap at the time, compared to the Wii at least, which was $250.
Yeah.
$250.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Xbox 360 for like $400 or however much it was.
Good
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah.
3
So-
Christmases later, Xbox 360.
Yeah. That was like it's like a cheap used one, so for the Xbox 360. So anyways, I got the GameCube. It was a nice silver one. I also got a Wavebird with it.
Oh, what a babe.
A what?
Yeah.
A wave
It's a controller.
That's
isn't
the
it?
wireless one. It's
Oh.
the exact
Oh,
same one
But
I
that's right.
thought.
the morning before, I was so excited because I knew I was getting a GameCube
What'd you do? Did you
that
piss
I
yourself?
jumped around so much.
You broke
and
it?
then I went to, and then I was like, oh, it feels so good, and I vomited. And since there's no food in my stomach, it was just like,
Straight acid.
yeah, straight acid. And it was like,
He was so
gross.
excited.
Oh.
He puked.
yeah.
So every
I
time
was
you...
excited for a GameCube despite the Wii being out.
You
So,
didn't know, Thane.
no,
You didn't know.
No, thanks. So every time you see a GameCube now, you're just like,
Here's the thing, though.
Throws
I don't feel very
Here's
good.
the thing, though. Like, I probably would have asked for Wii, but I heard the news that they were like,
Yeah, I was gonna
un-
say that
it's
actually.
out of stock.
And they're super
Yeah.
If you
expensive.
would have asked for a Wii, you would have not have gotten
Yeah,
one.
probably not.
It was almost impossible
Yeah.
to get them. I
Which
remember.
Nintendo still does this habit of launching a game and understocking
Well, that
it.
one was ridiculous. Like
Yeah.
they didn't know it was gonna go that much.
Maybe they want to jack up demand, you know?
Yeah.
Well, the thing
That's
is
exactly
the Wii was
it.
so cheap and so innovative that everyone was like, "Oh my, old people can play, grandma and
Yeah.
grandpa."
Gosh.
I remember my boss at Play and Trade told me a story of when the Wii first came out. He had to drive up to like Moscow, which is really close to like the tip of Idaho.
Yeah.
And on his way up and his way down, he'd stop at every like store, like
Just
a
buy 'em
Walmart
out.
or anything like that. And if they had a Wii, he'd buy them. He came back with like 30 Wiis.
He sold
Sold
them.
them all within like 6 hours.
Wow.
Of course, he jacked up the price. I think he spent spent an extra like, $50 less.
That's
so
crazy.
probably charged $300, I think, a Wii. So he made
Dang.
$50 times 30.
Wow. How many consoles did the Wii sell? Isn't
Oh,
it
it was
several.
Oh, they sold
tons.
a
Was
ton,
it like
Tons.
30 million or more than
Best
that?
I think
selling
it was more.
best-selling console of that generation.
I'm gonna Google it.
I think it's best of all
Yeah.
time.
Dude,
isn't it?
I still remember when
Does a
Thane-
Switch not beat it?
I don't think it has. I think the Wii's the best of all time, isn't it? Oh no, PS3 I think is.
No.
No, PS2 is.
PS2.
PS2. Yeah,
PS2.
excuse me.
I don't think PS3 even got close.
Yeah, PS2's number one, then Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Oh.
PS2. Oh my goodness, the PS2 has sold so many different consoles. It's that like you always think the Wii is like the console. You go to anyone's house, you'll see a Wii.
Yeah.
The
Oh, it's
PlayStation
PS2.
2 is way up there.
Even people that don't even play video
Here, I've
games.
got
Yeah.
I've got
Oh,
a
yeah.
list right here of best-selling consoles. So
Read 'em off.
if I can find them, PlayStation 2, 155 million units.
Oh,
The
yeah.
year of it was released.
No, that's total.
Yeah, total worldwide. Let me see if I can find.
How much million?
That's a lot of freaking money. How much did the
So,
PS2 first come out?
It was
with?
probably at least
I
$200,
don't know.
wasn't it?
I think
Because they had the
something
huge
like
fat ones, and then they got
300.
down to slim.
Yeah.
Dang, bro. And then they had the silver ones, and they had the blue ones. It's like, oh,
Okay, in the U.S. alone, the Wii sold 101. Oh no, this is worldwide. 101.63 million units worldwide.
when?
Yeah.
As of March 31st, 2016.
it's got to be more than now.
Let's see how many.
They don't sell them
Xbox-
brand new anymore, so they
No,
can't.
they don't.
Xbox
They
One,
stop.
numbers don't go
41
anywhere.
million
True.
for an Xbox One. PS3. Let's do Xbox 360.
That's gonna be like 60. I think.
PS3 77 million. Xbox 360 76 million.
70.
Dude, that's crazy. How many people? I own an Xbox. I own an Xbox and an Xbox.
Everyone
One.
owes everyone owes all those consoles.
I don't have a PlayStation 2. Well, I have one now, but I didn't
Oh.
buy it. Drew gave it to
Yeah.
us.
But just out of us four, you have all those consoles, right? Wii, PlayStation.
Yeah, I got them all. But like going back to like when we were kids, though, what consoles did you have when in like 2010? By 2010, what consoles did you think you owned?
2010, I had PlayStation. Well,
My first console.
I think I
was
sold my
2.
PlayStation 2. I think I sold it. So at that time, I had an Xbox 360.
Well, I guess let's just go through everybody's like history then to get it more
Okay,
sports
go ahead,
perspective.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, the year before PlayStation 2, I got a Game Boy Advance.
I
Very
saw you.
nice. And the picture I have it in, like, of me holding my Game Boy Advance, it looks like my arm is missing. Like it's been chopped off.
You had to,
Like, what?
you had to give away your own arm to get a
Yeah.
Game Boy Advance.
Thanks for that detail,
It's gone
Thane.
now. But anyways, but I got a Game Boy Advance. It's like my first console, and then I got a PS2 later that year, and then I think the PSP I got. My parents weren't. My mom wasn't gonna get it for me because it was pretty pricey at the time, but I got it anyways. Then I got. Then I think I got a DS. So I think around 2010 it was like a Wii DS,
GameCube.
and I think 360 maybe,
And a GameCube.
and GameCube. Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Zay, what are you popping off at?
So I think I sold. I had a PlayStation 2, but I think I sold it before 2010. So I'll say Xbox 360, Wii. What else? Would you guys would say Kinect is the same thing, right? Xbox 360.
Same
Kinect?
thing.
Same thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have a PSP though?
I did have a PSP. Nintendo 64.
And your
Super
your
Nintendo.
SNES.
Super Nintendo.
Yeah.
And then let's see. I had a PlayStation 1, but I didn't play it. So
Still had
that's
it.
about it.
So I gotta go in order. So I got an N64, an Xbox, a Wii, and a 360 and a DS. So those 5.
Okay. So we had a Genesis, and then we sold that, I believe, to buy a Dreamcast. And then we got a GameCube and a PS2. And right around there is when we sold the Dreamcast. And I had a Game Boy Advance before, or around the same time as the GameCube. I got a PSP for Christmas one year. That Xbox I told you about, Xbox 360. And then I bought a DS one time, like a DS Lite. And then after that point, that's when I got into collecting. So, like, I guess the average, the most, like, common console among all of us then would have been the PlayStation 2, other than Sky.
Did you not have a Wii?
I did not have a Wii.
Oh.
Xbox 360.
I think
we
all of
all
us
had
had
Xbox
Wiis.
360.
Oh yeah, we all had 360s.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never got a Wii until, like, after I got into collecting. Which is interesting because,
Because Wii Sports is fire.
yeah, the Wii's the thing I wanted them. Like, I don't know. I went into this really, really, really weird phase. When my dad was, like, looking at the PS3 and saw they could play Blu-ray and whatnot, he's like, dang, dude, that'd be really cool to get. And I was like, Dad, let's get a Wii because it's better than the PS3.
What I didn't like about the
Dang.
Wii is you couldn't
then we got a
watch
360.
DVDs.
Yeah, it was kind of dumb. You couldn't watch DVDs with the Wii. Nintendo's always done that kind of stuff, though. Even the Wii U couldn't do
Yeah.
that. It's
Yeah.
kind of dumb.
They just didn't bother,
I don't know why they didn't.
and now they have cartridges, so they don't need to bother.
I mean, you can do Netflix and, like, Hulu and stuff on there, so why not?
Well, it's different now.
Bro, the Wii
You could do Netflix on the Wii.
We
But
Yeah.
Netflix sucked back
we had
then.
some fun games, bro.
Yeah, it
We
definitely
did.
did.
You can't do Netflix on the Switch. Still don't have it.
They have Hulu.
Yeah, I know they have Hulu.
They do?
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
YouTube
They have
and
a
Hulu.
The
I've
old
watched Hulu
Hulu?
on my Switch for
Okay.
some reason.
Maybe Netflix is waiting for that
They
big
just-
juicy
They
deal
just
with
need a
Nintendo.
computer. Oh wait, you have one.
Yeah, I
Wow.
do. And I also have a PS4, which has
You know-
all the stuff on there.
Thane watches YouTube, I would say, more on his PlayStation 4 and Switch than he does on his computer. Why do you think that is?
Because he watches Twitch on
It's
his
so much
computer.
harder to navigate a PS4 and Switch to
Yeah,
play
it's
He's
because
used to
he's twitching on his laptop.
He's used to it.
Because usually I have just a big watch later playlist that I just pop right into.
Oh, I guess that's
He
true.
does.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just click play. and then you
Thousands
just let
upon
go.
thousands
Yeah,
of
what
videos.
have you cut that guy down yet, Thane?
I'm slowly doing it.
What are you up to? $2,000?
It's just still to 1,000.
The problem is,
Oh.
he just adds things. Yeah, adds more to it. Like, he'll never run out because he just adds more to it.
What I would like to see though is if we ever get to like where you can go inside virtual, like Spy Kids or something,
Like Ready Player
see
One.
like the graveyard of videos that he's watched and what he's going to watch. It's like you walk into a room, it's just like a
Things watch
dump yard.
history.
You have like a truck rolling up. It's like, Charlie, got 50 more for you. Just
Jeez. That just watch later playlist.
Yeah.
Wait, would all his prawn videos be in there too?
no,
All
it's just
prawn
YouTube.
and 10 high.
It's just YouTube.
I've considered one time like going into Thane's room while he was gone and then deleting his later playlist just to see what he would do.
That'd be a good video.
He probably wouldn't blame you.
I don't think he would.
He'd probably be like, "What?
Now he would.
YouTube?
Now that I've said it,
What the
but
hell?"
Thane, what would your first response be if we did that?
I'd be sad.
Would you
I'd
yell?
ask why you guys such jerks.
Would you yell like, no?
And then I'd just start over.
I was gonna say, yeah, I don't think it'd be that big of a deal to you.
I'd
to be
rebuild.
honest.
Then I just re-put.
He'd rebuild his empire.
Then I just put one channel in, just one channel. The problem is I got whole channels in there
Why?
to watch. I don't know. It's just
Because you
on my-
like people that much?
Yeah, it's because I want to watch all their videos. I
My
binge
God.
watch.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how one man can watch all YouTube videos ever uploaded.
24
Yeah.
hours a day.
You know what, Thane? I want you to watch the videos I want to watch. I want you to watch them for me and just give me a small report.
One of the funniest part about that
Weekly
is
report. I'll pay you a good
small
amount.
That'd be
Thane
great.
watches probably
That'd
more
be great.
YouTube
Just
than
watch-
anybody in this entire house and all of our neighbors combined,
Mm-hmm.
and he doesn't watch our own videos.
You hate to see
You
it.
know, in all reality, I don't really like watching our own videos because I
But Thane's
spend
not-
so many hours
But Thane's
editing
not in
them.
most of them, and he doesn't edit most of them, but he still doesn't watch them.
I guess that's different. You're
'Cause
right.
I like to watch the ones that you edit that I wasn't in, that I didn't
Mhm.
know about. Those are fun. Like I like watching the Zelda videos. The Resident Evil's interesting.
The Resident Evil's funny. If you guys haven't watched that, you need to go watch it.
It's
You'll laugh.
offensive.
a
It's
little
just
bit.
like, really, Thane?
It's offensive.
You died like episode 1 of Minecraft. Why don't you finish the series?
Ooh. You hate to hear it.
Roasted him, dude, like a chestnut on
Or
an open
open
fire.
fire.
It's
Gosh,
Christmas. I gotta
dang it,
use that.
Cole.
I gotta use that.
I've heard
joke
so
every
many times.
time.
Just do
I'm
like
roasting everybody
just
like
do like-
a walnut on a fire that's closed.
just do like
Sweet.
cracked your nut like a
Nutcracker.
nutcracker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, guys.
I don't want to crack your nut like a nutcracker. You know they crack their nuts
with their
You go,
mouth. Yeah. What thing?
So, I don't know if you heard of this. Have you heard of the Little Drummer Boy Challenge?
No.
I'm nervous.
It's where you cannot throughout from December 1st all the way to January 1st, you cannot hear the song Little Drummer Boy. And
That's impossible.
yeah, I know. And I thought it was good.
Sky,
And
get
then
off Spotify.
and then
Get off Spotify, that Sky.
Sky, get off Spotify and listen to my story. No, you can't. That doesn't count.
Everybody loses, even people listening to the show.
Nope,
this
you
Little
can't.
Drummer
You
Boy?
can't do that.
It's like a remix.
It's like pentatonics or something.
No, stop. We'll get copyrighted
Let me
if we
skip
do
to the good
this.
part.
Stop.
Da-da-ba-ba-ba.
We will be copyrighted if we do
Da-da-da-ba-ba-ba.
this. Copyright.
They lost the challenge.
No, I've already lost the challenge. Let me tell you the freaking story.
Pentatonics.
Idiots!
Everybody lose now.
No.
I want
Here's
to
the
do
thing
the
about that
challenge.
rule.
It's just like
if you
no
deliberately
November.
play it on
You
purpose, it doesn't count.
Wait, so how did you lose then?
So I was at work and they had this radio
Yeah,
on.
Radio will get you every time.
And it was the Justin Bieber version. It was awful.
Oh, I know that
Oh my
version actually. That's one of the ones I can think of. Because I remember I can really hear him in my head going, rum-pa-pum-pum, and he rolls his R's a little bit.
He's like, bum, 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 something like that.
Rum-pa-pum,
He
Rat-tat-tat.
Drummer boy.
Little drummer boy.
Drummer
All of us were
Yeah.
talking there. No
Go
one
ahead, Thane,
knew.
go ahead, Thane.
And so when that song played, I remember that. It's like, well, I guess I lost this challenge.
The box you're holding, you just yeet it.
Yeah.
What do you
like,
what do you get
"Gosh,
if you win the
dang it."
challenge?
Nothing. I don't know.
Why would I care to do this challenge then?
I don't know. I just want to tell you. I thought.
Is
was
it just a
interesting.
personal challenge?
Yeah, probably.
You know,
Okay.
technically, other than what I just did to myself right there, I haven't heard it all month.
I haven't heard it yet.
I have.
I think
I have
you're still
heard
in the
it.
running if
Thanks
you
for the fart there,
deliberately
Mike.
play it.
I'm counting myself as still in the running. I am on track to be a little boy drummer boy free this month.
Okay, little boy.
Are
Are you little boy free, Cole?
I'm little John.
Are you little drummer boy free or just little boy free?
I am just solo by myself every day.
He's not
every
clarifying.
night.
Oh, you're solo by yourself?
Yeah.
Do you sing that song?
I'm
I don't want to
I'm
walk
riding
this
solo.
earth if I
I'm
gotta do it.
So
Whatever
no,
happened
Cole,
to that guy?
Do you know what your favorite
Yeah.
movie is? Not Han Solo, Rise of Skywalker.
Oh.
I'm gonna see that tonight, guys.
Yeah. Oh, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Thane. What were you gonna say?
So no, anyways, about the little drummer boy challenge. Remember the story? Reason I brought it up because I heard it on podcast.
Wait, is this story canon?
Yes, it is.
In the Star Wars universe,
No,
is it how
Our
you make your
universe.
kyber crystals turn colors?
It's canon too.
Okay,
I
Boober.
don't know. So
I don't know if that's true or
You
not.
and Boober
but
got real
so anyways,
vexed at each other.
Was it for the
yeah, it's
lightsaber
easy.
colors?
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
I was listening to I think the Screw Attack podcast. This is when I was listening
Shout
to
out.
well, it's no longer exists
Oh,
because
okay.
Screw Attack became Death Battle, and the guys who, the heart of Screw
Rooster
Attack,
Teeth
that
bottom.
yeah, the heart of Screw Attack that
Really?
didn't do Death
Rude.
Battle moved on to Game Attack. So
Sounds lame. Should
Yeah.
be called Lame Attack.
More like radkatz. only listen to our podcast. Every other
Yeah.
podcast
We're
not
like
good.
cad pots.
so anyways,
Cat's pots.
that's where they
Cat
mentioned
paws.
it. That's where they mentioned it.
They mentioned
Uh,
our podcast.
No, that's
like-
where they mentioned
The
the little
Radcats
drummer boy
podcast episode
challenge.
27
Oh,
was
they mentioned it
fantastic
there,
this
okay.
week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's us right now, isn't it? Isn't this episode 27?
Or would you rather? No.
28.
You get $1 million. It's a lot of money, but
it is a lot of money.
you have to
I've
listen to
heard.
Little Drummer Boy at least 5 times a day,
Oof.
every day of the year.
Yes,
Oof.
I'm taking the money.
Oh yeah.
I'm taking the money.
What do I get to like pick which version, or can
Nope.
Same
it's
version.
Same version every time.
Taking the money.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
I think
I'll
it'll
take
become
it.
like breathing. You forget it's even playing.
Dude,
Just
okay, here it
background
is. You have that as your alarm. So every time you wake up, you go, "Oh, I hate this song. Oh yeah, the song got me $1 million bucks."
But you have to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, that's your alarm.
All right.
You can't snooze it.
Um,
I would just listen to it while I'm taking dumps, like places that I wouldn't find enjoyment out of it. You know what I mean? Like probably when I'm taking dumps. When I'm taking a shower, I guess I'll listen to it. Right before I go to bed, I'll listen to it.
Or let's make it a little bit worse.
That's the only song you could ever listen to.
No. So you get $1 million, but
That's a lot of money.
every time, let's see, I had it. For every person that says hi to you, you have to sing at least 30 seconds of that song.
I'll
I don't
do it
even
too.
know 30 seconds of that song.
I'll
You
do
have
it.
to learn it.
I'll do it. I'm doing it.
Wow.
Not that many. I don't talk
In
to
real
that many
life, like
people.
every day or just December?
Or is
Nope,
it just
every
every time
day-
you hear
every
the word
day of your
hi?
life.
Is
Yeah.
it just every time you hear the word hi, or whenever someone says it to you?
It doesn't have to be hi directly, just anything at all.
That's just annoying. I don't want to do that.
Thanks.
Just
Thanks
saying
for
hey to you. So like, hey, let's get it on.
Cripes.
That's aggressive.
Very aggressive.
Zay,
What?
thanks for just derailing my story.
How?
Yeah, Zay, you
I was telling the
scumbag.
story. I was still telling the story, and you just
It
said,
was still-
"Oh, I
You
got
were
an
talking
idea."
about a podcast
It
that
was
got
little
bought out by
drumming.
right.
No, I
He
was.
was little
Gosh,
drummer.
dang it!
Okay, little drummer.
Screw you!
Back to little drummer boy.
Okay, go ahead, Lil Thane.
Wow, I'm genuinely pissed right now.
Dane, now you know how
Okay,
we
so
feel.
no, I was listening to like a podcast from Screw Attack.
Which doesn't exist anymore. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's irrelevant.
You said it.
Go ahead.
So they mentioned it. They said Little Drummer Boy Challenge. And then I pop over to another podcast and it says like, and the guy's question's like, what's the worst Christmas song you've ever heard? It's like, oh gosh, it's the Justin Bieber Little Drummer Boy. And I was like, oh crap. That's
You're
how
like,
I
I'm
lost.
gonna lose the challenge because they're gonna play it on this podcast.
Yeah,
Why did you turn it off then?
because I was like, you know, I might as well just do it.
He's like, I can't not listen.
You know, if you don't get
I
anything for
wanted to hear,
winning,
I
it's like,
wanted
what's
to hear
the
how
point?
bad it was.
I thought you listened to it at work.
No, no.
That
it
was
on-
1 year. That was
Yeah.
a year ago.
Yeah,
That was
like
last year we
years
lost.
ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
This year he lost.
I lost
Yeah.
the Little Drummer Boy
This year he
challenge
lost
3 years in a row.
unintentionally.
This year I'm going for the gold. I will be the drummer boy. Is that what you get when you win? You get to become
That's
a
all I
drummer
wanted
boy?
to say.
That was beautiful.
Thanks, Thane.
I shed a tear.
Shout out to Zay for cutting him off, I guess.
Yeah, you kind of did just cut me off.
Hey, Thane, how about we get super pissed when you cut us off too?
Yeah,
Like infuriatingly scoldingly
I'm just
pissed.
gonna get unnecessarily pissed off whenever you say something.
Can I slap you on the head?
Fine, I won't say anything. I'm
No.
not talking.
But
Thane,
but
it's
Thane,
the season
Thane
finale.
rage
this is
quits.
talking rad. You
Episode
have to
25.
speak.
Thane rage quits.
Thane rage quits the season finale.
What? Nani?
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 Ooh.
Ooh,
Stupid
RR.
thing. That thing's so dumb.
Guys,
Is it ooh, RR?
Yeah.
Ooh,
You know, it's
woo.
the U, W, then the U.
Ooh,
So
RR.
dumb. So dumb. It's everywhere.
guys. Speaking of finales, since this is our finale, I kind of wanted to
No,
do.
the Star Wars.
There's nothing to talk about it.
I'm
yet.
gonna go watch Star Wars tonight, guys.
Yeah, Cole's
What
going to
was
watch
your, what
it
was your
tonight.
opinion to The Last Jedi?
I love
Yeah.
Last Jedi.
Fell asleep during it in the movies.
I don't remember watching it.
Last Jedi was awesome.
Yeah, give me some. Get wrecked.
It was
Get wrecked.
I
decent.
like it.
Wait, Thane, what would you rate it? Was it better than the Rogue One?
No.
I liked Rogue One.
Well, some parts.
better. Rogue One better.
Wait, so what do we got? We got. What do we have?
Check on all
The
of them.
newest ones. The newest ones.
7.
You got
8,
Rogue One, Solo.
9.
You got Force Awakens and Last Jedi. Force Awakens is trash. It's just a New Hope, but with different
Wow.
colors.
Okay, that was the first
Wow.
one.
Wow.
Am I
Thane
wrong,
liked
Thane?
that one.
I did like it.
Yeah, it's because you're a fanboy who likes a New Hope, and you get off on making the same movie
No.
with
Oh,
different
was
characters.
it because Darth Vader was at the end?
No, Cole.
Because they
no.
blow up the Death Star. I mean, the planet killer thing. I mean, the Death Star.
Okay, so we got that one, and then we got the next one, and then we got Han Solo, and then we have Rise of the Skywalker.
Yeah.
And then.
It's not a really dumb name. I'm pretty sure it's going to be bad.
Rise of the Skywalker?
Yeah. I'm going to be pretty disappointed.
Is this
about that
episode
tonight.
8 or 9?
This is 9.
So this is the last one.
Yeah.
I hope it's really good.
It's not the last one.
I hope
Well,
it's real
it's
good.
the last one about the Skywalker stuff.
about
Canon
this.
to
So it's
that
the last
story.
one in
Canon
this
to
arc.
this story,
Oh,
yes,
okay,
not
okay.
the Star Wars universe.
Jar Jar should get his own movie.
Jimmy
Yeah,
Jar Jar,
I
dude.
want Sith Lord Jar Jar. That's what we're gonna get. That's the new trilogy.
Wait, Thane, so how out of the newest ones, what would you rank worst to best?
I don't know. I haven't seen Solo really all that
Oh, what
much.
if
Solo's
Oh, you haven't
very
seen
good.
Solo.
I
Okay.
loved Solo. I like Rogue One's my favorite out of all the new ones.
Rogue One and Solo are both very, very good.
Okay. And then Lost Hope was the bad one.
Last Jedi.
Last
People
Jedi.
people think I was the worst one in the world. I think it's
Okay.
awesome.
You know what, Cole? I really liked The Force Awakens.
Unpopular opinion,
I
Cole.
did not like. Yeah, sure. I knew it was felt the same, but I really liked.
It was the same plot.
I really liked the pacing of it.
They took a New Hope and just changed the names.
Oh, and they
Okay,
gave the main
okay,
character
Cole.
not a peepee.
She even has the same lightsaber as Luke in that movie. That's how
'Cause-
close it is. They
'cause it
forgot to
is-
write that. I was like, oh yeah, not Luke's lightsaber. I mean, not
It is
Anakin's.
Luke's lightsaber.
I know. That's what I'm saying though, Thane. You see, it's a 1-for-1 basically. There's not much differences. It's a girl that grew up on a desert planet that's got 2 suns. Conveniently not named Tatooine. It's named Scarif. And she gets off of said planet by escaping with the co-stars of the show on the Millennium Falcon, mind you, the same exact ship that Luke left the desert planet with 2 suns. And then eventually they end by blowing up a giant space station that can destroy planets. Now, granted, the Force Awakens one can destroy up like 9 planets at a time, but it's the same freaking
Star
thing.
Killer?
It's the same thing.
Hey, but you got Finn.
Finn
Right?
Wolfhard, baby.
Yeah.
You got Finn.
Yeah, it's just new character. That's what I'm saying. Finn would
different,
be
you know?
like...
And you got
He's Han,
Kylo
It would be
Kylo
like
Ren.
the Han Solo, and then
You got
Poe
Kylo
Dameron
Ren.
would be like the Chewbacca. Rey is Luke. Maybe Finn could be Leia. I don't know. Regardless, you have the exact same things.
Oh,
Well,
man.
when you put it like that, Cole, it makes me never want to watch Star Wars again. So
Star Wars was a mistake.
I hope you go to watch. I hope you enjoy that one tonight. I hope it's
I
just
hope it's good,
wonderful.
Cole.
I hope
really
I
wa-
enjoy it.
I really want it to be good.
You know what?
I've heard that if people like The Last Jedi, they're not going to like this one, so I don't know. We'll see.
Is it going to be like a good
Cole,
resolution?
Cole, just go into it with an open mind. Be like, I'm gonna like this movie. It's gonna be good.
Well, then that's a false expectation. I want to actually criticize.
You
this.
want to
I want to like
know what my
Be
thing is?
positive, but then take the criticisms as they
Yeah.
come. Yeah, sure.
like I
But
want.
be positive about it. But
I
like,
wanna,
don't go in and be like, I
wanna
like The
judge
Last
mo-
Jedi.
I'm gonna judge the movie for myself, and I'll know if it's bad or not just by watching it. It's not because this thing said I wasn't gonna like because I liked this movie. I'm not gonna go off that. I'm just saying like that's just what they were saying. Like, okay, then maybe I might not like it, but I'm gonna go in there and be like, okay, do I like this or not? You know, I'm gonna see.
Maybe you get a good treat, so it kind of helps you out,
No,
puts
it's
you in a good
expensive.
mood.
It is
Yeah.
expensive.
I'm not
Sneak
buying
your own
stuff.
things
So,
in there.
I might
then.
do
I got a
that.
question for you though, Cole.
Yeah.
And this is my opinion, and maybe you share something similar, but do you feel that the bad guy of these latest 3 movies is not as
Kylo Ren?
yeah, do you think Kylo Ren is comparable to Darth Vader as far as like being a good
No.
bad guy?
No, Kylo Ren is a completely different character. I really like his character. I really like how they killed Snoke in the second one, and I hate how they're bringing back Emperor Palpatine. I think that's dumb.
I thought he died.
Yeah, exactly.
Darth Vader threw him off the cliff.
Exactly, but he's back in this one. Like, he's on the cover of the thing, and he was in the trailers. Like, you hear him laughing in the trailers and stuff.
That's true. He did talk in the trailer.
He's a
like-
ghost.
He could be a ghost, yeah, but
Why didn't they just bring Snoke back as a ghost?
because Snoke was a underdeveloped character, and I think
Oh,
it should
yeah.
stay that way. I really like that we don't know anything about him, and they just murdered him. I think that was awesome. Because everybody was all like, man, who's this Snoke guy? We got to learn about him like we learned about Sheev Palpatine eventually.
Where was Snoke the general?
He was an
Snoke was that
ugly-looking
really
guy.
ugly looking guy with the malformed like face and stuff.
Well, if they underdeveloped
okay.
him, they should have.
Who was the
wrote him
red? Who was
better.
the redhead general guy?
The redhead general? Oh, the
What's his name?
like the Nazi like guy.
Yeah.
I don't know what his name is, but he's still alive. He's in
Oh,
there.
He's a
okay.
character in one of the shows.
And what I mean by underdeveloped thing, not that he was a bad character because he was underdeveloped. It was underdeveloped because you didn't know about him. I like that we didn't get a backstory on him. That's why people were mad. It's because they wanted a backstory on him, and then they killed him.
I mean, he isn't a horror movie villain, so
Huh?
he isn't a horror movie villain, so.
So? He's just some random guy that somehow was able to take power. I don't care how he got there. It's cool that he died. I think it's really cool that we don't know about it. We might learn about it a little bit more here. Maybe he was influenced by Emperor Palpatine, and we'll see that maybe. But I don't think he was a Sith at all. I don't think he even had the Force. I can't remember very well, though.
You know what? Regardless of our differences, I hope you make some friends tonight.
I'm not going to talk to anybody other than Slade.
Okay.
It's
Hope
just,
you make friends with yourself.
I don't know. Like,
Are you gonna dress up like everyone else?
no, I'm not going to. Like, we can argue about the Star Wars, but in all reality, it is what you make of it.
Wait, so you're not gonna wear your Chewbacca suit?
No, I would get too fuzzy in there, you know.
Too
A little
hot.
Imagine
hot.
walking in and just you see someone that's just like a furry but with Chewbacca on.
You just go in the middle of the movie. Just go hi. I will say though, I mean, there's obviously there's things I would have rewrote about The Last Jedi and The Force Awakens. Like I would
how the frick did they another evil empire somehow take control, even though we thought the Republic.
that stuff is you learn about that stuff in the comic books, which I don't know. I have not read them, but that's where you learn about that stuff, Thane.
But yeah, but
And
I
that
don't
should be a
know.
complete with The Force Awakens because they were a big power there,
Yeah.
and that's your favorite movie. Or not favorite. That's the one you like though, Thane.
I mean, I like it.
You're
well,
just digging
here's the
yourself a
thing.
hole, Thane. I can just put you
Really
down.
You know what?
there.
Shut up, Cole.
I don't
I
have-
like it because of the
I have nothing to
directing,
say.
the action, the actors. Yeah, there's some good acting in that.
Is that what
It's
you
better
like the
than
most?
it's better
then?
than the original trilogy.
Wait, so is that what you like
Yeah.
the most then?
Yeah, I like this. I like the style of it. Okay.
I just
So
wish
you like the
J.J. Abrams
actors and
didn't
the
try
style.
to bank on the
Okay.
original movies. I wish he didn't say, okay, we need to make it very similar to the original movies, like plot-wise, so that people will like this. I wish he would have done his own thing. And that's why I really liked Rian Johnson's version of Star Wars in The Last Jedi, because he did his own thing.
Wait, didn't they hate that?
Yeah, I didn't think it was that bad, but it did.
I was very
Wait,
happy
was
he did
it
his
you
own
that
thing.
said you're never going to see something by Rian Johnson ever again? Was
I
it-
didn't say that.
Who was that?
There
said
was a whole third of the
Someone said that,
movie
didn't
I
they?
feel like was
You-
worthless, though.
that? No, someone said they're never going to go see something by Rian Johnson because he's the one that directed the last Star Wars. Was it someone? Then it must have been someone you were talking to in the
The
chat.
stuff in The Last Jedi that Finn and the girl.
Asian girl.
Rose.
The stuff they did in Canto Bight, that's like a third of the movie. And it was absolutely for no reason. It was completely worthless. It didn't really give us much character development other than that they had a thing for each other. That's the only thing we got out of that.
Because didn't
that
everything
out.
get undone that
Yep.
they did?
Yep, they went to go find a solution for their problem, and they got back, and the solution they came up with is not going to work anymore.
If they cut that out, I thought it could have been a way better movie.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that, but I think everything else that was in there was way better than
also,
anything from The Force Awakens.
Maybe have a twist where Luke was dead all along, and he was just a ghost there, trying to guide Rey to the right path.
I could see that, but
Yeah.
I don't really care for that. Either way, it works the same.
Also, I didn't
Doesn't
like
have
how
to be
they.
a ghost,
I
doesn't
didn't like
change
how they.
anything.
I didn't like how they characterized Luke in that.
I thought it was very well.
Does Luke have kids?
No.
What if he has a secret kid that we didn't know about?
He could. Who knows? The reason why I say I like Luke in The Last Jedi is because it's very fitting to someone in his situation that would have been in. He basically tried to start the Jedi Order again. Kylo Ren, he saw that he could turn evil. Then he freaked out and was like, I don't know how to deal with this. I've never done anything like this. He went to go kill him. Kylo Ren woke up, saw he was going to get killed by him. He freaked out and then took off and then basically killed everybody else that Luke was training. Of course you'd go into hiding and become a hermit and never want to do anything again with the Force. That makes 100% sense. And then being like a whiny person, that Luke was always a whiny person. Always, without a doubt. Since A New Hope, he was whiny. So I thought they characterized him very well for the situation they put him in.
All right. What
Then
a
again,
refreshing
Cole,
take.
you're the person who likes midichlorians.
I do like
We'll
midichlorians.
have to have-
Yay. I like that. Nice.
I thought midichlorians was an interesting way to explain the Force.
Yeah, I think
Wasn't
Cole,
the greatest, but it wasn't the
your-
best.
your type of storytelling that you like is probably different from my type of storytelling.
You
that
just
I
like the typical story, it seems like.
It seems like
No,
you
I
guys
don't.
need to learn to agree to disagree, right?
Yeah.
Me
Love
too.
each other.
I need to learn that too. I love you guys.
No, I
With a
don't.
capital V.
And we watched Guilty Crown. I thought it started falling apart like at the second half.
I really like the second half.
I thought-
I just like the character.
I love
I
how
just
it's
like the
opposite every
well,
time.
I like the first part of the second half because the characters like really like have interesting moments with each other, but the rest of it's all just trash.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that's strong. I don't think like sometimes like yeah, characters can hold it up, but like when the world around it starts crumbling, characters can only go so far for
That's
me.
true.
Yeah.
Characters, I think, should hold it up because
Yeah.
every story is based on a very base thing. Typically, it's the hero's journey. So
True.
at the end of Star Wars, you have a hero's journey tale. That's all it
Yeah.
is. So the characters have to support that entire show.
Yeah, it's true. Whenever I get like
So characters will take it a long way. Thing. I'm sorry. Sorry, I just
True.
stood in there, Zay. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I wasn't gonna say
mean,
anything related at all.
characters.
Mine wasn't related at all.
I mean, characters. Yeah, can take
You-
it a long way.
you-
I'm sorry,
They take you the majority of the way.
I'll do it
Thing.
on purpose. Go.
but they also have to work in tandem with the world around them. And if the world starts functioning where the characters also like try to function in that world, it's gonna start falling apart. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the characters in any story will react and go accordingly to how they're gonna go based on what's happening in the world.
yeah.
And that's where I thought the first half of the second part of Guilty Crown was very good because the world put them in a very interesting situation where they had to survive as children, basically. And then we got to see some interesting characters do interesting things, like become a dictatorship in general.
yeah.
I don't know. That's why I thought it was good because the characters made it. And, like, I could tell Zay and Skyler want to be done with this conversation.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just have no input, is all.
yeah. I'm just sitting here. I was about to say that. Yeah, usually it carries over to the real world too. Because whenever I get a 12-inch sub, the first half's really good. The second half usually just falls apart. It's pretty nasty.
You're not wrong. Same with a burger. 1, 2, 3 bites, you're fine. But then the last half, you got a mush, just a mess.
It's true.
But, like, that's the majority of stories, though. It's the hero's journey. That's probably the most basic one of
If
all
you
time.
go throughout time. That's how it is.
Exactly. That's the whole point.
That's what people like to hear. That's what people can
Exactly.
relate to.
People like underdog stories.
And that's why you have to have good characters.
But they're not, it's not even like they're
And
underdogs. Like Superman, he's not an underdog, but still, he's a superhero that saves everyone.
Exactly,
That he gets the girl or whatever. That's what people want. So I mean,
and that's why you have to have good characters.
in a way, you're gonna get that every single time, even if it's served up with like if you get something first before the other thing, you're always gonna get, for the most part, you're gonna get that happy story that people want. Except the Joker.
Oh,
That's different.
every once in a while you won't get a hero's journey story, but the hero's journey is like, for an example, like you have to have good characters, you have to have a decent world to build upon. Because if you don't have anything interesting, people are gonna watch it, they're gonna go, "Oh yeah, that was good because it satisfied what I was looking for."
Yeah.
But it wasn't as good as Star Wars because Star Wars had a cool world and the characters were so fun. It was fun to learn about them. And wow, Darth Vader was his dad. That's crazy.
I think in a way though, like with how many stories we hear growing up and like just stuff we consume, I think it's almost like subconsciously that you want there to be a good guy you can relate with, that you want to see them succeed and
exactly.
win.
And that's why those
That's
stories
why
are
those
so
stories
well.
are the
So
biggest
do
ones.
such
So
a
if you
good
think
job.
about like Star Wars, which you guys already talked about, Lord of the Rings, it's the same thing. It's a journey. There's a lot of good characters. Any good franchise, like that's basically what it is.
I think the key word you used there, Tuesday, was characters that are relatable. People like to
Yes.
relate characters to themselves. So they're like, oh, if that was me, like I feel, for example, like there's a show Naruto that we watch, an anime. I really relate to Naruto. I feel like him and I have very similar personalities. No, we're not the exact same, like we're different in many ways, but like I relate to that character. He's my favorite character throughout the whole anime.
and that's what gets you to watch it.
Yeah,
That's why you're a
exactly.
huge
And like
fan.
Naruto is another very easily representative of a hero's journey.
Yeah.
It has all the telltale makings. You got the old person that guides you, and typically that old person will end up dying or leaving or something. And obviously in Star Wars we have Obi-Wan as that person. He ends up dying. Like that's just storytelling in general. And so that's why when you say Thane, when you say that characters don't make the story, I can 100% disagree.
I've never said
You said
that.
you said that that's not the main part of it, though. You say that you shouldn't be banking on the characters, when in fact
What?
you definitely should be. You said that characters aren't the most important part of the story. They're not the things that are going to push the story along into something great.
No, I never said that.
What did you say? Do you
What did
remember?
you
No,
say
I
then?
said that the characters and the world need to react together. And if the world, because the characters, the characters need to hold up the story. Those are the pillars. But if the foundation starts crumbling, the characters are going to start crumbling too.
So if you got a
That's
weak,
all I'm
if you got a
saying.
weak story is what he's trying
Yeah.
to say. I understand.
But one of the things you said, though, was the characters won't get you the whole way. And I disagreed with that. I think the characters do go the whole way.
Well, I mean,
Because the foundation will be the hero's journey in Star Wars' case.
I mean,
And that's the
I
foundation.
think what
There's
I
nothing
meant
to
by that
crumble with
was
that.
like if you're going on a journey, you're gonna need a map, right?
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's what I meant, kind of.
So is the map just the original trilogy, and that's what they should have done, and they should have just rehashed it?
I'm not. I'm just talking about
'Cause
any
that's what they
story.
did with Force
Oh.
Awakens.
It's kind of about any story in general, like where you're gonna take the story and where the
Yeah,
characters are gonna go.
Like, so you need like something, like an objective, and then like you
Yeah.
see how they get there, and then you find
Exactly. And that's
they
why I
arrive
liked
there.
The Last Jedi, because it did that. It took what we knew of the characters, put them into interesting situations, and they reacted in different ways. And people didn't like the way that they reacted, and that's why they didn't like the movie.
Yeah.
Specifically speaking of Luke. They didn't like the way he reacted to his situation.
Well, I'm glad we
Yeah,
could talk.
I can agree. I can
Somebody
agree with
farted.
how people react.
I didn't
I
find
didn't
it.
do
It was
it.
a while ago. So I'm glad we can just talk about this and not resort to violence
Yeah.
like we normally do.
That's
Great.
cool.
Yeah.
We all have BB guns that we shoot each other with off camera.
And like I said
Well-
earlier, the reason I did like The Last Jedi specifically more than The Force Awakens was just because it did it differently. If you look at the base model of it, it still is Empire Strikes Back. It's not so much Empire Strikes Back to a T like it was with The Force Awakens to A New Hope. I mean, Empire Strikes Back is everybody's doing pretty good, everybody's pretty happy, and then things start going downhill, and by the end it's like, well, crap, dude, what do we do now? It leaves you in a situation of, what are we going to do now?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Empire, we got, the start is Hoth, everybody's like, heck yeah, dude, we're away from the Empire, they don't know where we are, we blew up their Death Star, awesome.
Sneak attack.
The end of it is, oh my goodness, Luke doesn't have a hand. Han Solo is in carbonite. What is going on? What's the world again? And Last Jedi, it's basically exactly the same thing. We start out, oh yeah, we're in space, we're killing the Empire, this is awesome. The end of it's like, oh crap, there's only like 10 of us left. What do we do now? It's exactly the same story. It's not as obvious as it was with Force Awakens and A New Hope.
I feel you.
Okay, so I think I remember why I liked Force Awakens, because it kind of like introduced a whole new world, like a whole new, not really a whole new world, but like a whole new. I don't know. I just really like it.
Just because they had more world building, and that's what any good sequel should do.
Yeah.
And I agree with that. My gripes with this is just the base story of it being the same as A New Hope. But yes, there was a lot of world
not
building.
Enough variation for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not enough change.
Not enough.
Speaking of change, guys. Speaking of change,
I'm gonna change the topic.
I was gonna talk about the change in my pocket.
Oh.
But
Sky's
you brought
gonna
up a better
we're all gonna
idea.
change Sky's diaper.
Speaking of change, guys, the new year's rolling over, and for the third time, I'm gonna try and slip this in before somebody interrupts me. It's the end of the season, and I kind of wanted to do a year-end recap, talking about the channel specifically and things that we've done. I wanted everyone to talk about their favorite projects that we've worked on, their favorite videos to film, and any New Year's resolutions if you got any.
I knew Sky was going to say that. We said it was stupid to do that.
That's why I said it.
All right, my favorite thing to record was this last little conversation of me and Thane just going back and forth with these Star Wars.
That, dude.
In fact, let's get back into it, Thane.
Let's
continue
that.
talking about over Skylar's what he want. I'm just kidding, Sky. I don't know. I really liked doing the Gears of War was pretty fun. I really liked to see how quickly we were able to get through all of them and get them out. I thought that was very, very cool. It was stressful, but it was very cool because when you look back through, it's like, holy cow, we've got 5 games completely done and out.
It was it 3 months or less than
I think it was 3.
Really pumped him out, dude. That's crazy. I think even there's not a lot of channels that do like that. Think about there's not a lot of channels that like can pump out like gameplays like that. That's so crazy. Like daily ones too.
Well, it helps that we got tons of people editing. And when you start editing, you can help us.
Yeah, dude, I'll get those podcasts just up and running, dude.
Well, we would like you to do other things too, like Fortnite videos, music. What do you mean?
It's just so much time. I see it's just another thing to learn, man. I'll talk.
Easy.
I'll talk to you later about
It's easy. I think you'll like it.
Oh.
It's very similar to music editing, just with visual and audio. But I would say one of my favorite projects to work on this year was definitely the Area 51 playthrough that Cole and I did. It was so I don't know. It didn't take us that long to play and edit, but it was so funny and I had so much fun doing it. And it's so stupid. The game's so bad, but that was a lot of fun. I laughed so much throughout that whole playthrough. That's probably my favorite. If you haven't seen it, guys, you should go watch. It's a laugh. It's a hoot and a holler.
It was fun. It's like a mini podcast, kind of.
Pretty much. What about you, Zay?
I'll let Thane go first.
What?
Then
What's your favorite moment, like game or like video we've done throughout the year?
Resident Evil 2.
Really?
Yeah, I liked when you freaked out.
All right,
Little
dude.
bro.
So
I'm glad you like me. Look at that.
Are you saying we got to record some more of that?
Sure.
We definitely need to.
We
Before
can.
Resident Evil 3 comes out, at least.
Yeah.
We can do it.
And then we'll play Resident Evil 3, but Zay doesn't have to play it. So I'll play it, because I like Resident Evil.
We'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that.
If it has co-op, like what Sky wanted, which I'm not sure if it is going to have co-op, but it would make sense because one could play as Jill, one could play as Carlos, I think his name is. I can't remember.
Carlos.
Yeah, but yeah, who knows? But anyways, we're running out of time. I gotta go to work.
Take that, Zay.
And
They's got to go to work in 30 minutes. He's got to watch 30 minutes
but-
of YouTube before he goes.
Yeah, let him go.
oh wait, yeah, but yeah, that's it. That's
What about Zay?
Oh yeah, Zay. I'm sorry. Did you?
Did you
This
want to?
guy
Did
over
you
here.
want to speak?
Yeah. Did you want to
Thane
speak?
is so like adamant about ending at certain times so he can go watch more YouTube before he goes to work.
No, it's gonna be Naruto before I went to work.
I don't believe that one bit.
I
No.
really enjoyed.
Mm.
I really enjoyed. There's a lot of things I've really liked. Have been really funny. Oh shoot! They didn't break.
Picks them up. They're just broken.
Sponsor.
Shout out to Beats.
All right,
Thanks.
so, what I've really liked. Let's see. One thing first thing that comes to mind is probably just how we've stuck to recording at least one podcast every week. I thought that was really cool.
We haven't missed a week, man.
Yeah, I thought that was very cool. And we're all just like, you know what, let's do it. We're all excited to do it. At least I am. I like just
I'm
sitting down and
excited
talking to you
too,
guys.
yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. And then the fact that other people like to listen to it, I don't understand it, but they like it. It's great.
It's because we're smart. People gain lots of knowledge from us.
Knowledge. I'm glad. Honestly, just glad people enjoy it. And then let's see. I really enjoyed. I really liked how deep we got into Detroit Become Human. How involved we got in that game. Invested we got into that game. I really liked the story and how Cole was doing it. Until Don was like that too, though.
Yeah.
I really liked that too. See, just those story-based games where, I don't know, we all want one thing, but whoever's playing the game obviously makes the decision.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool. So those two are probably. I liked a lot of the things we did, but that was probably the main. Those two were
Those are fun ones.
stuck out.
What's
Yeah.
crazy is we filmed that back in March, dude.
And it's still not done.
Well, that's because we
We-
took 3 months
It's
of
a
our life.
back
off.
burner.
We kept 3 months of our life to Gears of War.
It's a
We
back
always put it
burner.
off and stuff like that.
It'll get finished in
You
January,
know.
though.
Yeah.
One video I also liked. I don't know if Sky. He probably did. I have to check. But Sekiro, when you tried to play it.
The one-off we did.
Yeah.
That was pretty funny too.
That was
Rage.
before
He
I was
just-
even here.
I remember
he
that.
He couldn't. He didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
Oh, also the 24-hour stream. I thought that was a lot of fun.
That
Oh,
was
yeah.
fun. Thane pansied out.
It's fun
I
though.
will redeem myself.
But you
I
have to
wanna-
admit though, it was fun though, right, Dane? Remember
Yeah.
like the first 5 hours
Oh,
playing
dude, it was
Halo?
Great, dude.
We just those first
I-
5 or 6 hours.
Dude,
Burned,
I just
we
got done
burned
editing
through.
all that, and that video probably came out the day before this podcast comes out.
Dude, we just
So,
burned through those first at least 6 hours. We were just playing Halo the whole time. Dude.
Yeah.
It's amazing. We had
It was,
so
it
much
was
fun.
only 3.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shout
was?
out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Thick for
It
donating
was?
a
It
big
was
old
only 3.
hundo.
Oh, maybe the first 6 hours felt like really fast. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest was a nightmare, but it was fun.
Guys, I've decided that when we get our secret thing for the next podcast, we should name it after Lil Thicky.
We'll
Should call it
we'll
Thick.
spray paint
What's
his
the
name on
secret
it.
Thing?
Yeah.
Well,
Spray paint his name on it.
yeah. If you guys
I don't
had,
know what the secret thing is.
well, I was gonna roll into that. If you guys didn't know, the reason all of these cookies are gone, crackers, sorry, is we're getting a new set. We've actually been sponsored by Pepperidge Farm. They are gonna they're gonna buy and build us a brand new set for the podcast.
Thanks, Pepperidge.
So
Sorry for your delay. We didn't take your sponsor.
Pepperidge had a better offer.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
we respectfully declined
Wait.
G Fuel's offer as well.
I tried it out for a bit, and I said, sorry, G Fuel, you're not what we're looking for. We're looking for some more of that Pepperidge in our life.
So Cole's grinding up goldfish and putting it into his drink.
Yeah.
now.
Taco flavored goldfish.
Yeah, all that we just said was complete bull crap. But we are getting a new
Aw.
set.
It's gonna be cool.
Yeah, we're pretty excited about it. Speaking of which, like we mentioned, well, I guess you'll find out more on Tuesday, so tomorrow, I guess. And but we're taking a break. We'll be gone for like a week or so. I think just a week, maybe longer. We'll see. I think a week though is what we decided. But
Yeah, it's about a week.
anything could happen.
Speaking of sponsors, maybe we get sponsored by, I don't know, stuff like
Razer?
Squarespace, MeUndies,
You
know, all
don't get to
those
pick those things.
Raid
Yeah.
Shadow Legends.
Race Shadow Legends.
I don't know. Give us a sponsor, please.
You know what? We're gonna talk about goals now.
Yeah.
Goals?
Yeah,
Sure.
talk about
Yeah.
goals.
I'm gonna drink more G Fuel.
Drink more
In
G Fuel.
2020.
I think as a channel, that's one of our goals is
Drink
to
more G
get more
Fuel.
listeners, and maybe get a sponsor. I think that'd be so gnarly.
Dude, that would be sick.
Have like an ad read at the start of the podcast
Well,
or something.
Fun fact. We were offered by a lady 2 years ago for a sponsor. She said, "Hey, we'll sponsor you guys if you do a video on our hairbrush and lotion products." And when I read that, I responded to the lady. I said, "I appreciate your offer, but what do 3 guys know about hairbrushes and lotion?" Yeah, I swear to God, dude.
Where's the demographic?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
That's
But
hilarious.
we had like 100 subscribers. I think we just hit 100 subs. And the lady emailed me and she's like, "Yeah, we'll sponsor you guys if you do a video." And they were gonna send it to us. I should have just said yes because I think
Bro,
it
we
would
should have done it. That would have been hilarious.
She said she was gonna send us a hairbrush and some lotions to do. a
Dude,
video
that would have
on.
been killer.
That was our first. That would have been our first
Dude,
sponsor.
that
I
would have been
wonder-
hilarious.
I'm curious if maybe it was like a hoax.
Oh, it could have been. But like when I responded to the person, she's like, "Oh, okay, we understand, thanks."
Oh,
So
we should. Oh, dude, that would have been hilarious.
But it was like free too. She's like, "Oh yeah, we'll ship it to you," but I don't know anything about hairbrushes and lotion, so
I'll put the lotion on my
that is kind of
skin.
strange.
Yeah.
Where that came from.
it was out of the blue too. But yeah, Zay, I think that's a great goal. I think my goal for the channel, I guess this is kind of our goal, is I'm excited on the new shows that we're going to be working on coming out. I'm excited for those, but I think a goal we should shoot for is, I think this year we should try to hit I think we could hit 10,000 subs, dude. I think if we really push this and keep going, that's my goal. Is I want to hit 10,000 subscribers by the end of 2020.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think by getting a more professional looking set, not just a jank ass one,
Yeah.
we're gonna be doing a lot better.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
Yep.
Cole?
we're gonna get a $500 webcam too, so you can see our nice faces.
We don't need a webcam. I got a $1,200 camera.
We should modify your camera so that it won't stop recording after 30 minutes.
That's true.
I don't know why it does that, but every Canon camera does that.
That's the dumbest thing in the
think
I
world. It drives
agree.
me crazy.
Yep. Go ahead.
I think
Frank.
you should also have is there such thing as a battery where you pop it in and you can just plug it into a wall?
Yes.
Yeah, get one of those.
You know, there's got to be a way that it doesn't do that because people live stream off of these nice cameras.
Yeah.
I think when they have it hooked up to a computer, I think the Canon camera is kind of it's.
We'll look
Yeah.
into it because maybe that's
Yeah.
what it is. Maybe we just have to have it plugged in the wall. all
Yeah,
the
you also
time.
need to invest in
Ugh.
the thing that hooks up directly from the camera to the computer, like an HDMI capture type thing.
It's turn it to
You
a
know what I'm talking
webcam
about,
style
right,
thing.
Sky?
Yeah, I know. What
Yeah.
you're talking. It's like $200 for
Yeah.
that though.
Yeah, I mean
That one
you
little
could-
adapter thing. It's so stupid.
Yeah,
It's a lot of money.
I know, but
Thane, what's your goal for this year for the channel?
die.
Cole?
His hair
Resurrect
blue.
Thane.
Resurrect
No,
Thane.
my goal is to make a series
Independent, your a solo series.
solo.
All right.
Yeah, just like what these guys are doing. That's kind of my only goal right now is to kind of figure out what to do about a solo series like these two guys are doing. And if Zay wants to hop in,
Then it's not really solo anymore.
Well,
no,
don't
no, I
think-
mean
Not 2 years, but
no,
make
what
a
I mean is
solo one.
hopping
Yeah.
in. With
Oh,
your
make my own.
solo series.
Yeah,
Not hopping into my series. No, get.
I'll
get
film
outta here.
myself
Get
in my
your own-
bathroom. I don't know.
That'd be great. Bathroom talk.
Bathroom talk.
It's a 10-minute
You record a
episode.
podcast. It's like a
Yeah.
10-minute podcast where you're showering.
Yeah. And you're just
Shower
actually
cast.
you're showering,
Yeah.
and you turn around oh, I didn't see you there. I guess it's time for the shower podcast. It's-
That's a
Welcome-
good idea,
Welcome
bro.
to the
Tasteful.
shower show.
That's a stupid idea. I like it though.
Do
I'm
it,
not gonna-
Zay.
Dude, that's so dumb. What am I don't know. It'd be funny if we did that though.
We're
yeah.
doing an episode just naked.
We did an episode in like a hot tub, or
dude. I
something.
think we should do
Hot
that.
tub,
Hot tub
Bro,
episode.
That would be hilarious.
Hot tub podcast.
The only
Cole
thing,
doesn't like it.
the recording the audio would be a little trickery.
Yeah.
I don't know how we would do it.
Because if the jets are going,
Yeah.
Well, we can turn the jets off, obviously, but
then it gets cold.
how do we get mics in there? Like
Well,
I
it
get,
stays-
I
it stays
see us
hot
just
because of
holding
the
lav
heaters.
mics.
Can you get? Yeah. Can you get the? Are they waterproof? Can you get waterproof ones or no?
Maybe, but you
No.
just hold your arm out and just hold it next to
You
your
can't. Yeah, you
mouth.
can't
I'd
clip
still
it to your
do it.
skin unless you wanted to.
Unless you get a nice boom mic, just hang over the
Tape-
top.
That's what I
no,
want
you
for all
tape
the
it.
stuff
You
we do.
tape it to your skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you're in the water,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you would have
wow,
to hold
but-
it.
Unless you have like waterproof tape, which I'm pretty sure there is some.
I
Get
think
some
we should
flex
do it.
tape right on there.
We should do an episode
Oh.
of Talking Rad in the hot tub.
Yeah.
It's gonna
Get some-
happen.
We don't have a hot
It's gonna
tub.
happen. Yeah, we do.
Get
but
some
not here.
flax
It's
ta-
gonna happen.
we're gonna
Flex
find
seal.
one, Cole. And you know what? I think what I would like to do is instead of just sitting down like this, I want to have more interesting settings to film the podcast in, but also maybe bits as well.
Well, like
That's something I want to do. Maybe not too much, but
I want like a gentle wash setting.
Well, I
And,
could see us doing like recording bits
quick rinse
pre,
setting.
and then is that what you're talking about? Having pre-recorded
Mhm.
bits and then putting them in.
honestly, I would love to like get like a large room and set up like an obstacle course, and then you're talking as you're running.
Dude, that could be your show, bro. That could be the show you do.
No, but I want to do it with all of us. I think that'd be
Oh
hilarious.
yeah, we could do it with all of us, but you could be like the game host.
See, if we just got like a shed or something, cleared it out
And we can do we can also do an eating challenge.
Yeah.
While it's like
while we're we're
Yeah.
doing the podcast.
Zay's gonna
Just
interview us.
stupid stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Like
that would be
eat-
fun.
eat 30 McDonald's cheeseburgers.
Oh.
maybe less, maybe 20.
Oh,
That's still a lot, Dane.
It's an eating challenge. What do you expect?
I'll eat 2.
I'll keep going.
Yeah, I'll eat 2.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
keep going.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. $20. That's going to be our 200 subs videos. We're going to eat 20 burgers from McDonald's.
Yeah.
Each.
No.
No, I'll eat 2.
No, come on, guys.
I'll eat
Come
2.
on.
It'll be a waste of money.
What if we do 5 each?
16.
Okay,
5
I
each.
might be able to
I
push
could do
5.
5.
Do 5
I'll let-
each?
I'll let Thane do one of mine. So I'll do
But we
4.
gotta do it special. We gotta do like those is just so small.
That's why I could do
No.
It's
5.
so small. Okay, go ahead.
Uh,
What are your guys' goals? What's
your
Cole's
goal?
goal?
My goals are very similar to Skylar's.
Welcome back to Cole's goals.
Cole's goals. It's I'm working on my series. Episode 1 will be coming out the end of January. I plan on doing at least 6 of them during next year.
Yeah.
If we get more into it, it may be more. Maybe once a month even if we get really into it. But for now, at least 6 of them for the whole year. And I'm excited. And I want to keep going with that. Even if it doesn't do well. Screw you all if it doesn't do well.
no,
No.
People are gonna watch it.
Yeah.
People want to see Cole.
I think you guys are going to really like the series that we've got coming out here soon.
and he's gonna have original music.
Original music by Zay's Truly.
Which,
That's how you would
speaking
say
It's gonna
it,
be
right?
exciting.
Speaking
Zay
of
make
Zay,
it.
It's gonna be cool.
Speaking of Zay, you know what I think we could do, Zay, once a month? And maybe not once a month, maybe once every so often, but you can come up with a song and we'll make a music video about it.
Oh my gosh, that'd be so hard.
We could do it. I could help
Kidding?
you. I could help you. We could
Are
do
you
it.
kidding? Once a month?
No,
That's-
not once a month.
Oh.
Like, so since Cole takes a month, I take a month, and then Thane takes a month, and you take
Yeah.
a month.
Oh my gosh.
I think it would be awesome, dude.
Oh, so like the solo videos are the videos each month?
Yeah, they happen
Yeah.
once a month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Eventually, we'd like to do them once a month. But I don't think we'll get to that point for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Well, okay. Well, what happens when your show, Cole, gets 1 million views and
and
we
it gets
gain
picked up
yeah,
for like a TV series.
we gain well, and we gain like
That's a bit
30,000
more
We don't
subs.
motivation.
have to do it once a month.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like
You
this
get a
stuff
ton of
could take off.
viewers,
You just don't know.
And if it's monetizable, you make enough money to live off that for a while at least. And then if you keep making more, and then you eventually just get money to live off
yeah.
forever.
I mean, that is the plan thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's not to be working
That's
at
a
a
goal.
box.
But that's
place.
what I'm saying.
Power tools.
That's a
place.
goal. That's
Yeah.
a goal.
That's
that's a
to
goal.
Live off money forever, especially from YouTube
So the last goal
or
thing,
Patreon.
the last goal that I want to extend
Twitch,
to
or
all of us.
Twitch.
Yeah,
This
Twitch
is
too.
going to be an all of us together goal. I mean, all of
I was
these
gonna say, go
are
to
an
the
all of
gym,
us
I'm gonna
together goal,
cry.
but is to come up with merchandise, and we're going to have
Oh.
merch available 2020 for you guys to purchase. Okay, we're working on a website and we're working on merchandise.
When we say working on, it's very early stages.
Very early. But that being
Don't
said,
get excited.
that being said, all of this could pan out in a weekend, and it could be up and ready to go.
You
I
know
mean,
what-
we have the merch designs pretty much good, not completely finalized, but we have them. So
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna maybe throw out a few ideas and see what people like, And I would like to send some people that have asked us about it. I'd like to send them stuff just free.
Christmas gift, baby.
Yes. Maybe if it's in June or something, but I wouldn't want to make them buy it because
Late
people have
Christmas
asked
gift.
us, and
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
Well, everybody, it's been a good 2019.
It's been a good 28 episodes running season 2.
Ever since June, baby.
And I had this moral debate in my brain to not do seasons with the podcast, but since we took a year and a half off, I felt like we had to. So, season 3 of the podcast coming in January 2020.
First Monday of January will be episode 1.
And it's
Not
slowly going to cut
Yes,
off.
true. Cole's true.
Yeah,
It's
Rex
slowly going
guy.
to cut
Like
off. So
a
after a few episodes, it's
roasted
just going to
nut
be
on a
episode
fire.
something. It's not going to be season something, right?
Maybe it's just season 3 forever.
Will Death Stranding come back? No.
I do want to point out, we do have a very special podcast episode, which is probably going to air before season 3 of the podcast. I don't know if that's going to be the first Monday or not, but
Will Zelda come back? Yes.
anyway, if you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Be awesome.
We're going to try to get an RSS feed.
Yeah, we're gonna try and
Oh,
get the
yeah.
podcast. That's another goal. Is we're gonna get this podcast
We
and
got
more
a lot of
SoundCloud.
goals. We got a lot of goals. We got to write them down, guys, and then just do one
yeah,
every
Spencer
5
got all this
months.
stuff written down.
Yeah, I've got all
dude.
this stuff written down.
He'll
We
keep us
we need to
on it.
have. I think we should all meet together once a week and just chat about what we're gonna work on for the next week.
That would be good.
I think that would help. It'd be beneficial.
I
mean,
mean,
Cole's
Skylar and I
been-
do it every other night, so.
Yeah,
Cole's been. What have you guys been doing every other
We
night?
just-
So Cole's
You don't wanna
Cole's
know.
been very aroused about getting a huge whiteboard.
But
I haven't
writing
been
down
for as
ideas.
recently, but that would still be
Oh,
nice.
he still wants it.
I would still like one.
You
I don't
should-
think we can put it where I wanted to put it originally because that's where the set's gonna be.
That's
but
true.
Yeah.
We could put it like.
Oh, I guess yeah. I was
Yeah.
thinking upstairs
Oh,
because we're
okay.
gonna have the upstairs set too for our individual shows.
Speaking of which, your bed, we're gonna have to move it somewhere. Can we not slip it down that back door? Did it not fit downstairs in the back? Can we just cut it in half? I think we should try and sell it because I want to try and sell that table too.
Thank you guys for enjoying with us the last couple months of 2019.
It's been fun.
It's been fun. We're keeping it rad for the rest of the year
Are
and into
you?
the New Year's. So I hope you guys keep it rad.
Be safe, happy holidays, and have a good. Enjoy this time. It's meant to be enjoyed.
Remember, guys, new year, new you. If you
New
want
year,
to,
new
I
gear,
guess.
baby. Am I right?
Also,
Also-
new year,
What do you got?
no fear.
Yeah.
And the last thing is, guys, we promote safe sex on this channel. Okay, wear a
kids.
condom.
Ask your
On your
partners
head. What are
if
you
they
talking
have
about,
any
Scott?
sexually transmitted
Remember,
diseases.
condoms are 18 plus. At least in the United
Then why are
States.
they putting condom dispensers in high school, Thane?
What? They're doing that?
Bye bye.
Love you guys.